And we're live. Welcome you guys to our Pacific Rim US stand-up. Here today it's me, João, Patrick, Salim, and Vijaya. How are you guys doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Okay, so let us start our meeting. Maybe Vijaya?
Yeah. I'm working on my integrated job creation with the cruncher. I finished the RSpec test and some of the tests is failing. The service is not connected. I have some blockers on that one. I'm reviewing that. And the tasks also failed related to it.
Okay.
The previous RSpec test also failed, not related to this.
Okay, now I'll see if I can take a look into what's happening with Cruncher. Okay, and if not, Patrick, you have the other Cruncher, right? Do you have the link,
Yeah.
the one that is running on
Red Hat?
On Red
Hat?
Oh,
yeah, that's
the Cruncher is
what
up
we
again.
yeah.
The Cruncher in Europe is up.
I think I'm using the one on Red Hat in our test environment now. I think I changed it up.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, so if I just pulled them up, so he's running again, the Pets Cruncher at the Roku. So if you want to check it out, Vijay, see if it now is working again. We can move on. So Salim.
Oh, okay. Since last Scrum, I haven't done anything in time of mid plus and no blocker.
Patrick?
Oh yeah, just to interject, I just looked at application.yaml and I am pointing at the Red Hat cloud, but I'm not sure what you're pointing at, Vijay, for your Cruncher access. You may want to check the application.yaml file. Anyway, for myself, I submitted a PR this morning for Waffle 300, which is notification on job application, which goes to the job developer for the job seeker, the case manager for the job seeker. It goes to the company person associated with the job that was applied to. And we also create a task for reviewing the job application that is visible to the company admins. So that was one in this morning. I also revived a PR that I produced or put in a couple of days ago, having to do with company person homepage, where we show all the pets users from the same company. And I revised that a little bit this morning. So that's number 287. That's ready to review as well. Put together a draft agenda for the client meeting tomorrow, which maybe if we have time we can look at real briefly here. And I also reviewed the Google Doc that has the MVP story lists, and I added comments and updated status just to see where we're at against that.
Okay.
So no blockers.
Okay. So me. Okay. So I didn't do anything. And that's it. I didn't have time. This week was very bad. I started working again, so, and had a bunch to catch up with, and I wasn't able to come to the last two scrums, to the last two stand-ups and everything, so that's it. Okay, so let's take a look at first. Salim, you did not work because you didn't have anything to do, or because you didn't have time?
Say it again. Sorry.
You didn't do anything since the last Scrum because you didn't have anything to do on the board, or because you didn't have time?
I think both. Yeah, both.
You can
Kind
pick
of
any
be
story that's in the ready column. If you want to start looking into the search things, you can start looking into the search things if you have time.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So Patrick, let me see if I can share my screen here. Okay. So you guys are seeing my screen now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, we only completed the story sprint.
We completed a few others, but they were kind of under the hood, really not something we want to necessarily mention to the client, I didn't think.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Um, so we started working on the person initial job application structure and a job email to company. Applications are just saved in the database at this point. Okay, so the only thing that I believe we can show chat this week is basically the process of creating a new, basically applying to a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So what else? Oh, Amy's not here. I'm not sure. Do you have any idea how's her PR? Because she asked me for help, but I can't. I don't. I can't. I really don't have time this week, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have time next week. So
She's got some, I forget which PR it is, either associated with 231 or 230. She's got some failures in RSpec having to do with task creation.
mhm.
And there's task underscore T1, T2. You remember that business? And she said that she thought you said that she should remove that. She's not sure which way to go here. So I couldn't really help her without doing a deep dive into it because I'm not as familiar with tasks clearly as you are. So she's been trying to connect up with you to go through that.
What I don't really understand, because I think we have here some sort of question. Okay, past now the build. Where's that? I cannot find it. Let me just copy this and here. Okay, so basically, I believe her issue, from what I did understand, was on the controller. So controller, where is the controller? Controller. There's no controller change here.
Well, remember 230 also contains similar law. I don't know what feature ended up in which PR, to be honest.
Spec controllers. Okay, so maybe let's just, instead of this, let's look at the code. So development and app and controller, and this is agency people, right?
Yep. So she's working on, which one is it? It's
So
234, and she's not submitted a, excuse me, it's not 234, it is 257. And she hasn't submitted a PR for that, so we won't be able to see what she's doing.
Oh, so no, I'm confused. So she needs help with another thing is not related with this PR.
Yeah, so she's working on 257, which is add the task board to the agency person homepage.
Mm-hmm.
That's where she's getting those test failures that she doesn't understand, having to do with displaying the tasks. There's, my outstanding and my completed or whatever. I forget I think something like that. Two different task types you have to set up in the controller,
Mm-hmm.
and she's having trouble getting that to work.
Okay, so basically the only thing that she would need to do is the same thing that you did on your PR.
Well, I've created tasks before. I haven't stood up.
No, not the tasks. I'm saying the PR that you just did that created a new pagination thing. The
Mhm.
company, was it what? The company people?
It was the
Company.
users of pets for this from the same company. Yep.
Okay, so what she needs to do is exactly the same. So I don't recall what's happening with this 231. Why is it blocked here? I thought the problem was there.
I don't know if 231 is blocked. She asked me, was it yesterday, whether I knew whether you wanted anything else to be done on the PR, and I said, I don't know. You'll have to talk to you. To be honest, again, because we have similar functionality spanning 230 and 231, it got kind of confusing.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so I believe I know why this story is blocked, because we have here a file that's not supposed to be there. Like I don't think this, like, this is a partial. This thing I think shouldn't be here. And I'm not sure what is this thing. I'm not sure if she already created the two tasks to solve whatever issues that we talked about on the last time that we meet. That's why this task is blocked.
yeah, okay. May want to just add a comment to the bottom of that so she's up to date on what you're looking for.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So back here. So just a question. You were able to? Did you send the logins to Sam?
Yeah, I did. He
Yes. Okay.
responded and said they worked for him, but he wasn't. Well, you saw his note about not being able to get to it this week.
Okay. So we worked on the agency person homepage. Allow admin to assign job skills to job categories. Company person homepage. I'll try to I cannot promise anything, but I'll try to see this one. That's this one, right?
Yeah.
I had like two comments here, and it was about location. It was not.
Yeah, well, that's what I changed this morning.
Yeah, it was something that I after I reread after I read the where they were.
Yeah.
I was not sure. It was more like it was not something that I want you to change this. It was more I'm not sure where this fits in, where this should go. Uh,
Well, to be honest,
so,
I went back and forth on that probably 6 times before I ended up with putting in the company's controller. And in your story, you had noted company's controller, so I thought, well, and then after I built it, I did think that it made more sense to move it, so I did.
okay. So I think this PR looked good, so we can just merge it. So I think we can move that story up. Okay. So we can move that story, and oh, that was not the story. Oh, this one, right?
Yeah, number 287, was that it?
We just add it. Yeah. So there's another thing that we can change. We can show. Can we show? Yeah.
Yeah, we can show them the home page. We've got some seed data now if you can run it on Heroku, so we have pets users showing up on the home
I'm not
page.
sure I can run it on Heroku because I cannot connect to Heroku. But I think you can run the seeds on Heroku. you have permission to do that.
Okay, I'll have to figure out how to do that, but
It's just instead of using bundle exec, before that you need to do Heroku run.
so Heroku run rake
No, you need
DB
to
seeds.
use a bundle as well. So
Oh, you got to do that. Okay.
basically, it's something like Heroku run bundle exec. If there is no change on database, it should be like something like migrate dash dash app pets dev. This is the command, and for seeds it's the same thing. Not sure if you can do that with seeds. We cannot run just a little piece of the seeds file.
You cannot?
No.
How do we do that? How do we run seeds then?
We need to run everything. So we need to drop everything and recreate everything. But we don't want to do that because we already gave the users to Sam. So you can create a session, a normal session with this Roku run Rails console dash dash pets dev, and it will create a console, and you can just put there the things. I think we can do that. Okay, so if I can review any PR more today, I'll try to review it, and if we can show it to chat tomorrow, we will show it. Okay.
You may want to review number 300. That's pretty clean as well, but it's up to you.
I'll take a look. It's a lot of files, so it might take some time. I don't know. I'll try to review both of your PRs today. I'm not promised, but I'll see. Okay, so question.
So if we don't get a chance to talk about this as a team, we may want to remove the question for chat. But I do think we're going to have to get past the job to skills association question really soon, because we've kind of been dead in the water this week with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's such a big thing, and if we really need chat's input on this, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe we can just remove the question and just do it internally. He probably won't really care.
Yeah. I think we can. I think we can go forward. Not sure what you guys think. I think we can go forward with the whole business of you have a job and you can associate to it the skills directly.
Yeah, that's number 3 that listed there. So the only thing I think that might be worth discussing with Chet is, and I don't know the history of this, but as you know, we allow a job developer to have job specialties. And job specialties basically just point to job categories that they specialize in.
Okay.
If we remove categories, job specialties go away. So is that okay? Is that something really important to Chet, or is that just something you think that
I think we can keep both of them because they are separate things.
Well, they're not right now. Job categories, specialties.
What I'm saying is that we can associate a job developer with a category if you want. And they will be specialized on a specific category, and we'll use the code that you did to create categories and everything. And then we can match jobs with categories through their skills, or basically the specialties. I'm not sure if we are going to have like your specialty is the category X. I'm not sure if you're going to to have like all the jobs, or you'll have a search where all the jobs that match your category will show up? Then
So you're
we'll
saying
follow.
retain job category, but don't assign skills to category because it's useless to assign skills to category.
If
If
we see that we will have any situation where we need to, for example, for a specific job developer, we need to give him all the jobs that are inside his specialty range, then in that case we will assign skills to categories of skills, and those categories of skills are already associated as a specialization of that job developer. So what I'm saying is that the specialization, we will keep it, and it's just informational.
Yeah, I got you. So
and we break the relationship between, so we remove job categories for now and assign directly the skills to the jobs.
well, don't we want to retain job category because this specialty really is just specialty is a join table between the agency person and the category, right? That's all it is.
I think so. I think currently that's it. Is it right, Salim? Salim.
Okay, yes. Sorry.
So what we are talking about is basically we do this way. The job developers can have associated some specialties, and we will call it to these specialties like groups of skills.
Okay.
Okay. But we don't associate skills to it directly. We will not have a screen that associates. So we will have like a skill, a group of skills that is like, I don't know, software development group or something, and that job developer is associated with that.
Okay.
For the job part, we will remove the job categories for now, and we'll assign directly all the jobs, all the skills to the jobs.
Okay. So
does this make sense to you guys?
Yeah, I
so
think so.
so are you saying job will have many, what is it, like many skills?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And in that way, we'll need to do some change in your part, where to accommodate that, we will remove the categories for now. If we see that it's something that we need, we will come back to it.
Okay.
But we will keep more or less an idea of the groups of skills to specialize the the job developers.
Why
Yeah.
don't we just
Go ahead.
why don't we keep job categories? Those really are what we're calling specialties at this point. So the job categories don't have skills anymore. They're just a name now, like software development category, warehouse management category, and a job developer can be associated with one or more job categories, aka specialties. So we keep that database structure there. We just remove the link to skills for job categories.
Uh, so the skill, I think it's just like it's a broad general thing, but then if you guys want to include job category, job, what is this skill, job categories, maybe later on will be okay, but for now I think we can go with the skills, and then whenever we need.
So basically, what we are talking about is breaking this connection here. This one here.
I can't see. So we're breaking two connections actually. Job categories to jobs is broken,
Yes.
and job categories to skills is broken as well. We remove both of those.
Sorry? This
Job
one here
categories.
and this one here.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I'm okay with that for now. If we eventually see that we need, I think we will need to eventually to have these associations here. If we need to have jobs, if we need to have a view where the job developer can see jobs that are related to his area of expertise. But then we don't need to have the skills either, so we
Yep.
will think we will construct it in the future. So let us just for now break these two. These two will be removed, the ones that are on the view, okay? And we already have this one, I think, where a job can have multiple skills associated with it.
Yep.
That's it. Okay.
So we already have a way to build skills in the agency admin homepage, so that's already there. So now we just need to directly be allowed, if you create a job, to drag and drop or somehow associated skills with that job from the available skills in the skills table. I guess the related question is, if you want to put a skill for the job that is not yet defined, can you freeform skills entry or not?
No, I don't think so. At least not for now.
Yeah, okay, that's okay with me. Okay, so I'll update the CRD probably tomorrow and put it out there.
So we are all at the same point, right? On this.
Mm-hmm. So let's remove that question entirely from this then. So we've had our discussion. It's good.
Okay, so anything else you guys need from me? I need to fly.
I'm okay.
Salim, Victoria, anything?
Nothing from my side.
Vijay, were you able to make it work?
It's
No?
not working.
It's not working?
Yeah. I don't know. We have to set some. The port is not working. How to done the aspects? I think that resume crunch.
Can you connect the RSpec? But what RSpecs? The RSpecs from the Cruncher service? That's strange because we're mocking them up, aren't we?
We should be.
Are you saying like the new ones or?
But this is the connection is refused.
Okay, so you see you're trying to connect locally.
Yeah.
You need to add on your configuration file the connection, an external connection, at least for you to start testing it. But then you need to stub the request as well.
What I need to add in my configuration file, application.yaml file?
Yes. I don't have my environment set up here. Patrick, can you send Vijaya your configuration file, the part of the cruncher?
Yeah. In your config environment, do you have application.yaml? Can you look at that real quickly?
Yes.
Yeah, I already opened.
And what is Cruncher service URL get
She
defined?
doesn't have it there.
She does not have it? Oh, you have it there? I'm sorry.
We need to have
Got it.
everything.
I wasn't looking at the screen. I see now. I'll send you the 3 things you need to add to that.
Okay.
And then you should be good. Also, you do need to stub out. So in our RSpec calls, we don't actually want to connect to the cruncher directly. We want to stub them out.
Mm-hmm.
So look at the other RSpec tests that I wrote connecting to the cruncher to see how I stub those.
Yeah, I saw, and based on your test, I wrote.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but with this, you should be able to connect and to see it working, everything working with the lines that Patrick will send you.
I just
Okay.
sent it to you in Slack and directly.
Okay,
You see
so
those?
I need to go, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning. If you guys want to add anything to the client meeting or something, just add it on the agenda, and I'll send it tomorrow to the chat. Okay? So I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you need something, try to talk to me, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to answer very quickly, but we'll see.
Okay.
Okay? Oh, see you all tomorrow.
All
Bye.
right.
Yep. Okay. Bye now.